Have you ever experienced that moment when your ex suddenly contacts you, realizing the breakup was a significant error? It strikes you like an unexpected blow to the stomach, doesn't it? All those feelings you believed you had moved on from surge back. Fear, doubt, and maybe even a hint of hope. But here's the twist. What if I suggested that this moment isn't solely about your ex? What if it serves as a wake-up call for your future? A lesson that can fundamentally transform your financial life. You see, breakups and financial errors have more similarities than you may realize. Both entail crucial decisions, emotions, and indeed, regrets. But the essential question is, how can you glean insights from them and make wiser choices going forward? Stick around because by the conclusion of this video, you'll uncover how to convert this emotional upheaval into a strategic plan for wealth. And I'm not simply referring to finances. I'm referring to life-altering choices that position you for success. Believe me, you won't want to overlook what's coming next. We've all experienced it. The breakup, the whirlwind of feelings, heartbreak, anger, relief, or even bewilderment. And then just when you believe you're moving forward, your ex reaches out. I've made a mistake. I want you back. Sound familiar? Classic, isn't it? But here's the catch. That sudden return isn't solely about them. It's a representation of a larger issue. A trend of rash decisions, emotions obscuring clarity, and the fear of loss prompting us to make hasty choices. Sound a bit too familiar? Well, just like your ex came to realize they made a mistake, we frequently make hasty financial decisions as well. Reflect on the last occasion you made a significant purchase that wasn't genuinely necessary, or worse, missed an investment opportunity because you were too apprehensive about risk. We've all been there, and the reality is, we frequently act out of emotion rather than strategy. So, what if I told you that each moment of regret, whether in love or finances, could serve as a lesson, an opportunity to improve, to make better informed choices? Now let's explore how this emotional tendency manifests in our finances and how we can cease repeating the same errors, starting today. But here's the point. In that exact moment, there's a crucial lesson regarding our decision-making. You see, relationships, just like investments, are founded on trust, time, and effort. When situations go awry, it's tempting to want to change direction, to return to something comfortable. However, this is exactly when the mistake occurs. And just as your ex acknowledges their flaw, many of us at some stage recognize we overlooked an opportunity in life. We believe the grass was greener elsewhere. And now we're rushing to rectify our financial missteps. Are you a person who tends to make impulsive choices? You can relate, right? Because we've all experienced it. Perhaps it's an extravagant purchase, an emotional buy, or even getting involved in a poor investment. Like a breakup, some decisions can feel like errors that are difficult to reverse. You know the saying about second chances. They're somewhat like tax returns, right? You can't amend them once they've been submitted. But don't fret, we're about to discover how to ensure the next choice is your most informed one. Stick around. Here's where things become intriguing. Your ex acknowledges they made an error. But why is this significant now? Because it's a signal that you can take control of your life at this exact moment and stop repeating the same mistake. Sound familiar? We've all had the "I should have done better" realization. But here's the twist. It's not merely about regret. It's about taking action. Now let's discuss finances. We often make similar impulsive decisions regarding our money. We respond emotionally, whether it's indulging in a vehicle you can't afford or failing to contribute sufficiently to your 401k. And later, you're left questioning why you didn't save more, why you didn't take that financial leap when it was logical. But this is where the insight from your ex comes into play. Your ex reached out because they understood they overlooked the whole picture before, and like them, you can become aware before it's too late. Here's a challenge for you. How often have you noticed an opportunity, contemplated it, but didn't act promptly enough? It occurs in romance. and it occurs in finances. Don't allow regret to be your primary source of motivation. In fact, the anxiety over regret might be the most significant driver that compels you to take action now. So when that moment of awareness occurs, don't hesitate. Grasp the opportunity before it's no longer available. Let's discuss the future. You're progressing now, correct? Your ex may attempt to re-enter your life, but that should not be your priority. You've gained insights from it. It's time to take control of your life. You might be curious, what relevance does my ex hold regarding my financial future? Everything. When they realize the error of their ways, it serves as a wake-up call. Similarly, you ought to approach the mistakes you've made in your life and finances. Consider your future self. Are you reflecting on the past, lamenting lost chances? Or are you looking forward, making smarter financial choices at this very moment? The next phase in this journey entails making bold, strategic moves. No longer wait for the perfect opportunity. No more being apprehensive about the risks. This is your chance to begin doing what is necessary to create the life you envision. That's why it's crucial to establish financial systems that work in your favor. The choices you make today will influence your future. And, akin to a relationship, you cannot continue repeating the same errors. It's time to adopt intelligent, long-term thinking. Begin focusing on your wealth, not merely money, but wealth in all aspects, the kind that endures. However, here's a cliffhanger. The true secret to wealth is something you might not be giving enough attention to at present. It's something that grows over time and could alter your financial future in ways you never anticipated. But what could it be? I'll reveal it shortly. Just as with love, wealth flourishes when you tend to it over time. This principle is applicable not only to relationships but also to your finances. Every minor decision you make today, whether it's saving a bit extra, investing sensibly, or planning ahead, accumulates over time. The more consistent and strategic your efforts are now, the greater the benefits you'll enjoy in the future. Think of it in this manner. A relationship requires time to build trust and mature. The same goes for your wealth. If you invest small amounts of effort and attention today, whether that entails developing a budget, setting up an emergency fund, or educating yourself about the stock market, you'll experience significant rewards in the coming years. However, if you sit idle, delay action, or make impulsive decisions like your ex did, you could find yourself trapped in a cycle of financial regret. So don't wait for the perfect moment to seize control of your financial future. Don't doubt your capabilities. You possess the ability to make choices that will prepare you for long-term achievement. The essential factor is consistency and the recognition that, similar to any significant relationship, progress occurs when you dedicate yourself to it, even on challenging days. Here's your next step. If you're prepared to take charge of your financial future and harness the potential of compound growth, I've got another video for you. In it, I explore in detail how the power of compounding functions and how small, persistent actions today can pave the way for considerable financial success. Click here to view it now and begin creating the wealth you deserve. Your future self will appreciate it.